internet too, and we looked around and realized if you've read anything about religion on the internet, you've realized there are a lot of crazy people out there. There are a lot of crazy people out there. Wouldn't it be nice if there's a little bit more of a dose of sanity around and available? There are a little bit more evidence that you could be normal, you could be in conversation with the real world and still believe in God and actually say so on the internet. And so we wanted to give people basically ammunition to be able to do that. Here's something you can share that isn't crazy, that won't send all your friends running for the hills, but actually says something significant about God. But what's come about through that has been more than we could have imagined when we started. One of the things that's come about from that personally for me are a depth of friendship with the guys whom I've worked with on the Jesuit Post that I had no idea was possible for us there. And amazingly, a depth of friendship that we have not lived in the same place any time in the last 3 years. Most of our conversations happen over FaceTime or Google Hangouts or something. It's connected me to Jesuits, in some cases Jesuits that I've never actually met physically in the same room, but still have these deep friendships with. It's connected me with people who've read our stuff all around the world. And it's opened up possibilities for the kind of ministry I may do in the future that I had never thought about before we started it. Those are not the reason that we wanted to start the Jesuit Post, but they are what God was doing, one of the things that God was doing with the risk that we took. And I think, as Michael's pointed out, that possibility of creativity, that possibility of something more, a life-giving risk, and not just a risk where you're trading off danger against reward, that's really one of the signs that God is at work. It's the kind of risk Ignatius took, starting the Jesuits. It's the kind of risk when you look at the lives of the saints, or when you look at the lives of figures like Dorothy Day. It's the kind of risk that they took in being willing to actually reconfigure their lives around something that might have seemed a little bit crazy, but that truly did have life in it.